Alright, what we're about to do here is about to install a B&M shifter along with...
Not losing fingertips.
Yeah, not losing fingertips this time up under a car. Well, I didn't lose it, but yeah. Focus. Pretty sure you can see how those gashes are. Lost about 1/8 of an inch on my ring finger right here and broke my ring finger tip and got some damaged knuckles. Anyways.
Sympathy, let's go.
Sympathy? Sympathy, really? Oh my god, what do I do? Alec, turn the cold water on, please. And also went by Honda, picked up a new collar, picked up a dust boot, the seat for the shifter, and also the rubber boot that covers the seat. And I'm going to be installing this today. First thing you're going to do is take off your shift knob. Go ahead and get that off. Then if you don't have a lift, you're going to jack up the car and put it on jack stands. And then you're going to unbolt the stabilizer bar and you're going to bolt the shift cable. And then you'll be able to pull down the shifter and take off the two 10mm nuts, 10 or either 12mm, and take the shifter completely off. Well, instead of taking the 3-inch exhaust off, what we did is unbolt it from the transmission, the shifter linkage, and the stabilizer bar. And it was two 12mm nuts that dropped down. And now I'm going to unbolt the 12, take these two 10s off, pull it down, take the shifter out, set it back down in, put the new seat and everything, and bolt it back up. Okay, right here, this is the old seat, which is kind of like the, I guess you would call it the bearing for the shifter. That's the old boot right there, which is completely toast. This is the new one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some grease and I'm going to pack inside of here to help make it, hopefully make it last a little bit longer. Just seems like the smart thing to do. This is the old dust boot, which as you can see is completely toast. So, got a new one. It's the part number right there. This is the new collar that'll go in the center of the shifter where you run the bolt through. That's the part number. So the first thing you're going to do once you get your new shifter and the new seat and the boot, the shifter boot, or the seat boot, I'm sorry. You want to make sure you want to use lots of grease. And the best way that we found to actually put this in is actually go from the bottom. And make sure you get it nice and slippery and wet. And make sure the boot gets nice and moist before you go shoving it in there. One thing that we did notice is, just out of curiosity, just want to look at the diagram. Well, B&M, well, you look at that and you think, oh, that's common sense. Well, how in the hell is that tiny little hole going to fit over that big ass ball? It sure don't go that way. You have to go from the bottom. Then after you get done with that, go ahead and stick it in. Alright. And whenever you get your the new collar out, what you're going to do is you're going to take the O-rings that B&M supplies and you're going to put on the grooves that are right there on the collar.
And it practically holds itself in place?
Yes, sir. After you get done putting everything back together, you're going to go ahead and put your bitch pin back in, go ahead and put your stabilizer bar back up, and you're going to go ahead and push it through the floor. Make sure you align the shifter through the hole of the shift boot. If not, you'll have to take it all back down, or it takes the console apart to put it all back together. Then you're going to grab an extension, a swivel, and a 12mm socket, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to tighten up the 12mm bolts that are right here. And after you get done tightening up these 12mm bolts, everything will be back together. Then you need to go up to the top and put on your shift knob. Alright, and after you get done, you come up to the top, put your shift knob back on. Whether it's the kind with the Allen screws or whether it's the kind with the lock nut, whatever kind of shifter you have, that's the end of the shifter install. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.